Greetings and welcome. This is week number 2 of 5 of my giving thanks to my top 12 commenters on my channel. Each Wednesday of November, I will be announcing these channels 2 or 3 at a time, and they will be entered to win $100 for the charity of their choice. Last week, Angry Old Man and Undrafted Player were entered. This week, I'm going to start with a channel and someone who I have never met, I have never seen, or communicated with outside of YouTube, but yet I still consider him a good friend. And that is TJ Mack, Vintage Cards and Nostalgia. Terry has one of the greatest channels that's in the hobby. His videos normally drop on Fridays, and if they're uploaded early enough, I'm fortunate to spend my lunch at work watching his newest video. His channel is a must-watch for me, and I'm sure for a lot of you as well. TJ Mack does YouTube for all the right reasons. His collection consists of vintage baseball, football, and hockey, along with how he showcases his cards and pairs them with vintage magazines. He intersects his collection and his family in his videos fantastically. So to honor TJ Mack's channel, I'm sharing the My Newsstand issued Sports Illustrated of Eric Dickerson from December 17th, 1984, and pairing it with Eric Dickerson's rookie card. Dickerson is one of the many players that TJ Mack and I have in common that we collect. I haven't discussed my collection of Eric Dickerson enough on my channel, but he's important in my collection that I only own one autographed jersey, and it's a Colts version of Eric Dickerson. Terry, though, has the greatest focus on how he goes about buying cards and how they play a part in his collection and how they fit into his collection. He would be a great general manager of a professional sports team. He'd figure out which players to build around, then finding those missing pieces to build a dynasty. He calls his collection a puzzle, and buying cards is kind of like finding the pieces to that puzzle. I'd almost consider his collection a dynasty, like the 90s Bulls. I couldn't be more thankful for TJ Mack. He hasn't missed a video since he subbed me, and I really hope I have returned that favor and have never missed a video of his since I subbed him. I know a lot of you will agree with this, but he also leaves the greatest comments on our videos. He pays close attention to what we say and what he watches, and all the comments are very thoughtful. He never leaves a comment like, great video, and that, or anything like short like that. Again, comments are my favorite part of the videos, and I always look forward to Terry's comments. And I never want to take that for granted. Terry, I honestly cannot thank you enough for all your support, the comments, and I'm happy I have a channel you choose to communicate with. And most of all, I am thankful for our friendship. The next channel I would like to thank is someone else I consider a friend, and that is Vintage Cards Steve. For the most part, Steve has 3 directions he goes with his videos, and I can never come up with which one I like the best because they're all great. One version is his hobby talks, where he discusses something in the hobby that's on his mind, but he usually starts those with a channel shout out. And Steve's such a great guy and truly loves doing those shout outs. I know I've been the recipient of 2. The second version he does is a player spotlight, where he shares cards of a player that may have been forgotten over time, but was once a fan favorite and a really great ball player. And I believe the last one he did was on Kevin Seitzer. And the third is his personal collection videos. And I chose to honor Steve by doing more of a PC showing. I was going to try to emulate it, Steve, but you do it so much better than I am, so I'm just laying them out. But I know his favorite card is the 55 Koufax. Steve's a Nebraska Cornhusker fan, so he doesn't really show any football, but I wanted to share my favorite card of a Cornhusker, and that's my Grant Wistrom autograph card. And he's a Cubs fan, and I'm a Cardinals fan, and I hold no will against him, so it kind of shows you he's a good guy. But thought I'd do the Ryan Sandberg starting lineup, and my Ernie Banks with the Mr. Cub inscribed autographed baseball. I usually refer to Steve's collection as sneaky good or sneaky great. In reality, though, it's not sneaky. It's Steve being a humble person. He doesn't do the stupid BS clickbait titles like check out my newest Hall of Fame rookie card and something kind of just to get the views. He just kind of lays it all out, and he'll pair a 55 Koufax with a Terry Steinbach. And he treats them both with the same respect. I love and respect how he collects, his passion, and how he does his videos. Steve's another guy that I can always count on commenting on my channel and has made YouTube more enjoyable for me. I'm also sure I'm not the only one who feels like that. A lot of us have benefited from Steve's shoutouts and his generosity. And Steve, I have not shared this with you, but I had 2 dogs, and I'm a dog lover, and my dogs mean the world to me. But the last shout out you gave me, one of my dogs passed away that evening. And it was a real crappy day. The night before, my wife and I were having the difficult decision on when we should make the final arrangements for her. And the next day, she spared us that decision and went on her own. Even though we knew it was coming, it was unexpected. And, we didn't expect it to happen that evening. But your shout out and your kind words were the highlight of my day. I am appreciative of your shout outs. They mean a lot more than subscribers. And I guarantee you your shout outs have been a highlight of someone else's day as well. I'm fortunate enough that I've gotten to know Steve more on a personal side and have been able to text with him. The humble, kind individual you see on YouTube is the exact person he is in real life. Steve and I are both proud Midwesterners, so naturally Midwesterners kind of gravitate towards each other, I feel like. But Steve, thank you for your support, the time you take to watch and comment on my videos, and thank you for what you do for all the channels. And thank you for your friendship. Thank you all for who have watched, and enjoy your collection.